Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see me and if you can hear me loud and clear, kindly let me know in the comment section so that we begin very soon. If you can see my image, if you can see my video, and if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. Type something so that I know that I'm loud and clear and very visible so that we can begin this class very soon. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know. Just type it in the comment box. And today we'll be giving shout outs. There will be a lot of shout outs and a lot of everything. Okay. Lovely cartoon cat. Who's that? Nane Asafo. Okay, everything is good. I want more responses so that we can actually begin everything. UNS Prince, behave yourself. Please, if you can see and hear me loud and clear, kindly type it in the comment section so that we'll be able to see what to do best. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know in the comments box so that we start. If you are finding it difficult hearing me, let me know. If you are finding it difficult seeing me, let me know. Okay, everything is okay. It's loud and clear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, officially I welcome you to Graphics Academy, Graphics Design Masterclass. And we are going to do a lot of things. Today's live session would involve a lot of activities, and so just to introduce the class, I welcome you officially. I'll do a proper introduction very soon, but for the sake of those who have joined, you're officially welcome to Graphics Academy Masterclass. Initially, this was graphic design made simple. So if you realize from the videos that I put in the classroom, it is graphic design made simple. Welcome to graphic design simplified. But there have been a rebranding. So this is a master class. This is an academy. This is a school of graphics, where you are going to learn everything that you need to know that will take you from being a complete graphic designer into becoming a fully professional graphic designer. That is why this is an academy. That is why we have a classroom. We are going to school here. And this would be the best 2 weeks of your life, starting from today. Let me repeat what I said again. This is going to be the best 2 weeks of your life. Now, this next 2 weeks, we are going to do a lot of things that will help you in your skill wise. It will help you tech wise, and I hope by the end of this class nobody would regret joining it, because let me even clear this fact. 55 Ghana cedis for this class is a total cheat. Initially, those of you who have followed me for some time now, I usually do free classes for people online as a way to give back to the society. But then the thing I realize is that in the free class, people are not attentive. They feel like they've joined because they want to do you a favor, or they've joined because they want to help you fill your group. And so when you do the free classes, people do not actually take it serious. And so you just need to put a little bit of paywall so that you'll be able to sieve the serious ones. In fact, if this was a free class, we would have had like group 1, group 2, group 3, and each of the groups would have been filled by now. But because this is paid, we are, let's say, 30. If you add me, we're 30 participants, and I hope everybody is here. Very soon there will be a roll call. Yes, there will be roll call. And so before that, let me introduce myself. Most of you know me, most of you do not know me yet. The people on my contact list here, they already know me, they already know what I am into. For the sake of those who are now getting to meet me, my name is Apia Mera. I am the CEO of Mera Multimedia and Mera Multimedia Academy. Now, Mera Multimedia specializes in branding, graphic design, and a whole lot of IT skills like video editing, animation, etc. I wouldn't want to blow my own horns here. Mera Multimedia Academy is also a subsidiary of the same brand, where we give people skills, we teach. And so this channel is the Mera Multimedia Academy channel, where we give tutorials and a lot of videos. And so if you've not subscribed yet, you can feel free to subscribe, so that today, whenever we drop any video, you can enjoy. Today we dropped a video as what was the title of the video? What will you do if your leaks were leaked? So you can go and check it out if you have free time. But then subscribe to this channel. In these 2 weeks, we are going to be doing Monday to Friday. So Saturday, Sunday is not part. So Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday we'll rest, and then Monday to Friday. Now this is what we are going to do. Now for Monday to Fridays, we are going to have it on the Google Classroom. Mondays to Fridays, Google Classroom. So I'll drop the tutorials, and then you watch the tutorials, and then you submit the assignments. And as I already said, you see, it was marked, and everybody will see your scores. And so from Monday to Thursdays, I'll put the tutorials in the classroom, you watch, and then you submit your assignments. Friday nights live. Every Friday night we'll go live. So for the next 2 weeks, so this week, the next week Friday as well, and then next 2 weeks Friday, which will be the last live will go. So we'll have one more live before the grand finale. And so this is the structure of the course. In case now you know more about me, now I would want to also know more about you in the comment section. And so I'll be reading and giving shout outs to those who have joined already. Lovely Cartoon Cat. I am Nanaya Osafo from Ahafumim. Nanaya Osafo, you're welcome. Christiana Nyamidi Hine. I don't know if that is the right way of pronouncing your name. Let me know. Christiana from Laboni, you're welcome. McBen Benjamin Tete from Nkoko, Eastern Region. I almost said Eastern Region. Eastern Region, you're welcome. Nanado Dakuman. Nanado, tomorrow, let me reserve my words. Nanado from Dakuman, you're welcome. Wonder Bright from Nkranza, you're welcome. Nana Frempong Ajimai from Kumasi Atonsu. Nana Frempong Ajimai. Nana Ajimai, you're welcome. Joris Black from Medina. Joris Black, you're welcome. Everything is good. Letitia Amwa from Amasaman, you're welcome, Letitia. Samuel Asueme, I don't know the names. Please pardon me if I pronounce your name not in the right way. Samuel Asueme, I hope it is right. If I do not pronounce it right, after here, see me and teach me. Samuel Asueme, you're welcome. Sami from Medina, or Media, Sami from Media, you're welcome. So everybody is welcome. Nana Asafo, we have Christiana here, we have Benjamin here, we have Nanado, we have Wonder Bright, Nana Frempong, we have Joyce Black here, we have Letitia here, we have Samuel Asiemi, and then we have, I think that is all, and then we have Sami from Media. So if you've not heard your name, please do so and drop your name and your location in the comment section so that we can be able to start. This is just an introduction session. Now, with this introduction, I'd want us to socialize. Let me repeat it. Socialization is very important, networking. And so, those of you who have been joining my class, you know that I give room for a lot of socialization. So within the group, you can also find new friends. This is the time for you to bond and make friends, make new friends, add new people to your contact list, expand your network. And so what I would encourage is that from here you can be DMing each other and saving your contacts so that at least they become a part of your network. What this does is that it helps you in your professional journey. You don't know when you might need somebody. Also, at least if you do not get anything from it, you'd have increase in the number of status viewers. And so, Christiana, okay. And so, I'd encourage each and every one of you to network. And so, if somebody DMs you that my name is Christy from Laboni, I saved your number from Graphics Academy Masterclass, I'd want us to save each other's contacts and view each other's, that please do accept it. And Ofori Penny from Medina, you're welcome. So Ofori Penny, you are with Joris Black, eh? Okay, I hope you are not sitting under the same tree and watching me. So Ofori Penny, you're welcome. So as I was saying, network, connect with each other so that you expand your reach, you expand your links. There is a saying that your net worth is your net wealth. Your net worth is your net wealth. And so the people you have in your circle are the people that will show your net wealth, how rich you are. Also, there is a saying that who you know is the connection you have. And so this is the chance for you to know a lot of people, meet new friends, and socialization is encouraged. UNS Prince from Esikuma, you're welcome. And so that is just by the way. Please, if anybody DMs you with any other intention rather than what we have said, or rather than what I just said, kindly DM me and report the person to me. Let me repeat that. If anybody DMs you for any other reason other than what I have just said, kindly report the person to me. And so I've introduced myself. For those of you who just joined, let me introduce myself once again. My name is Apia. I'm the CEO and founder of Mirror Multimedia and Mirror Multimedia Academy. Mirror Multimedia Academy is the host of this class, and this master class is for 2 weeks. We are going to learn about graphic design, everything you need to know about graphic design, from beginners to professional, from beginner to pro. And in these 2 weeks, what we'll do is that Mondays to Thursdays, the tutorials will be in the Google Classroom, and then Friday nights we'll have a live session and we'll discuss here. Now, talking of the Google Classroom, please, if at this point you have not installed the Google Classroom app, please do so right now. If at this point, if you have not installed the Google Classroom, please do so, because that is where everything would be held. If you have the Google Classroom, it will make things very simpler and easier for you. And so to download the Google Classroom, all you need to do is to go to your Play Store. For the iPhone users, you go to your Apple Store and then you search for Google Classroom or Classroom by Google, and you can join and download the app. If you have the app, it will make things very, very similar for you. Now, what is the purpose of this course? Before I go on to the purpose of this course, I'd want to hear from you. What are your goals or your aims of joining this course? Why did you join this course? What do you expect? What are your expectations? Let me know in the comment section your goals, your aims, your expectations for this course before I also say mine. What of using the website? The website is good, but then the app is better. So probably if you are not able to use the app, you can use the website as well. But then for the best experience, it would be better if you have the app on your phone so that it will be accessible to you always. Please, I asked the question, what are your goals, aims and aspirations for joining this class? What do you expect? Why did you join this class? What are your expectations? Let's hear from you. As I said earlier in the WhatsApp group, this is going to be very, very interactive, and so please let us all interact with each other. Currently, I have 13 participants here, and so we should hear from you. Letitia, say something. Wonder Vision Multimedia, say something. Nana Jiman, Christiana, Samuel and Sammy. So there are two Samuel. I don't know if the Sammy is also Samuel, but then there are two Samuels here. One is Samuel and one is Sammy. Are you? Samuel and Sammy, let us hear from you. Nanaya Safo, let us hear from you. Benjamin, let us hear from you. Joris Black, let us hear from you. UNS Prince, what are your goals for joining this class? What are your aspirations? Why did you join this class? What do you expect? How do you want it to go? Let me hear from you. We're just starting, okay? We have a lot to discuss today, so let's be wrapped with it. I'll be reading each and every comment live here, and so prepare. Whatever you type will be read for each and every one of us to hear. What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? MTV Ghana Studios, small fire. Kwaku, we'll talk back door, okay? Lovely Cartoon Cat. Your name is very funny, your username. Lovely Cartoon Cat, I believe that is Nane Alsafo. Nane Alsafo says, I want to be a pro in graphic design. So that is from Nane Alsafo. Nane Alsafo says the main reason why he's joining this class, or the main reason why he has joined this class, is to be a pro, a professional. When you say a pro is a professional in graphic design. So that is also good. Samuel Asieme, I just joined my church's media team and want to learn more on how to design. Okay. So Samuel is saying that he is part of the media team of his church. And you know, media involves design and all those stuff, and so he joined to learn how to design. Okay, I'm the same person, Samuel and Sammy. I see. So Samuel, Asiemi, and Sammy, two in one person. You're welcome. So please let me know. Type something in the comment box. Others want to be a pro in the graphic design field. There are other people who joined to help their church's media team, to help the word of God, or to help propagate the gospel. What about you? Why did you join? Let me know. What are your expectations for this class? What are your goals? I want to hear from you, UNS Prince. Matthias, I want to hear from you. You've not typed anything yet. Matthias, Nane Asafo, Christiana, Benjamin, Isaac, Ohine Ado, Wonder Vision, Nana Jiman, Joyce Black, UNS Prince. Let me hear from you. What are your expectations for this class? What are your goals for this class? Why did you join this class? What motivated you to join this class in the first place? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be reading your comments live, as I said. And so whatever you type, I don't know, you people are typing paragraphs, it shall be well. UNS Prince, at least design to earn. Yes. So basically what we'll do here is to learn to earn. So one of the things I always say is that you first learn and then you take off the L. The L is the learning. So after you take the L from the learning, then you start earning. So if this is also your goal, to learn the design and then earn, you are at the right place. Christiana, I want to be a good graphic designer. Okay. Bafu Nicholas, I don't know the meaning of the emoji you dropped there. Is the UNS not Eunice? UNS Prince, you'd be the best person to answer this question. Somebody is asking that, is the UNS in your name not Eunice? Letitia Amwa says, I want to sorry. Letitia Amwa says, I want to have a fair idea about graphic designing. At least I can be able to help someone and help myself as well. That's very good. And so if you learn graphic design, you do not only use it for yourself. What you do is you help other people. And so you help yourself, and then you help other people in their businesses, in their day-to-day activities, and a whole lot more. McBen Multimedia, I aim at getting to a point where I'll be fully equipped with the advanced skills of graphic designing. Okay, and so I am aware some of you have prior knowledge about graphic design here, and they want to improve and learn it professionally, do it the better way. If that is your aim, you're welcome. You're at the right place. Joris Obindakon, learn to be able to do my own designs. Yes, very, very important. I'll explain all those points later in this live. Now, you don't need to be paying a graphic designer every day. Sometimes you need to also learn and have the skill yourself so that you'll be able to also design yourself. I beg, the UNS Prince is a male gender. So, who asked that question? Samuel. Please, UNS doesn't mean Eunice, okay? UNS is a male. UNS is a male. Let me know your goals for this class. I've not heard from a lot of people. Nana Jiman, I've not heard from you. Christiana, okay, I've heard from you. I've not heard from Nana Jiman. I've not heard from Wanda. I've heard from Letitia. Who else? I'm just doing the roll call. I'll get there very soon. Nana Jiman, Let me know why you joined this class. Nana Jiman. Alright, so as and when they come, I'll be reading them and then explaining them. But then let us get into what we are doing. Why should somebody learn graphic design? Why should somebody learn graphic design? Number one, if you're a student or any individual, graphic design is a very good side hustle. When I talk about side hustle, something you do on the side apart from your main job to make money. And so that is what we call a side hustle. So if you learn graphic design as a student, I know some of us here are students. Myself, I'm a student myself. You'll be able to also earn a little income on the side, and you will not have to rely on other people each and every time. And so for students and individuals, you need the graphic design skills to be able to help you earn a little or use as a side hustle. Nana Jima said, aside making money from it, having the skills is very necessary in this competitive world. Yes, if you have a skill, you are already 70% ahead of your colleagues who have no skill. And so having the graphic design skill and all, aside the money aspect, aside the money making aspect of the class, you having that skill would put you ahead, would give you a lot of competitive advantage, and will give you a lot of leverage over the remaining of your colleagues. OSD Osman, you're welcome. Bafo Nicholas says to opt in UI, web and app development. That's also very good. Now, graphic design is like a foundation to lay on more tech skills. Now, what do I mean by that? For example, if you want to become a very good video editor, you would need a little background in graphic design. You would need a little background in graphic design, because in video editing, what you are doing is you are combining shapes, text, and a whole lot of other things that would be able to make the visuals appealing. And so when you are combining your images and your text and other things in your video, talking of video editing in particular, if you know graphic design, you'd be able to do it better. Not only video editing, we have web design, app design, web development, software development. You need the knowledge of graphic design to be able to help you better that your tech skills. And so Bafo Nicholas says to opt in UI. UI is simply user interface, that is web and app development. And so you will need graphic design as a basis, as a foundation. So it enhances one's creativity. Yes. Once you're a graphic designer, you begin to see things in a different perspective. You have different views of something. Please, I said if you joined, kindly leave your name and where you are from in the comment box. Don't just type the message. If you join, if you're a graphic designer, you have different perspective of how things work. You begin to appreciate the world in a completely different way. You begin to have a very good understanding of why certain things happened and how they happen. And so if you're a graphic designer, you're always thinking aloud. You are creative. If you don't just do things, you do things that align with the principles of graphic designer. You know, even God is a graphic designer, because I mean he designed all this world and everything. And so graphic design would help you enhance your creativity. Also for businesses, that's another point. If you have a business here, there are people who want to learn the graphic design here, not for the skill's sake, but then they are doing businesses that would need the skills of graphic design. And so as a business owner, instead of you to pay or hire a graphic designer to be designing for you, or instead of you to service or source the services of a graphic designer, you would be able to design your own flyers and other things. And so if you are having a business, it is very, very essential that at least you have some graphic design skills, even if you will not be designing yourself, to be able to help the people who will design for you. And so for business purposes, also professionals to enhance their skills. There are people here who are already into the graphic design profession, and so not all of us are complete beginners as we claim. There are people here who I do not want to mention names, but then you learn the graphic design or Adobe Photoshop to be able to enhance your skills. Now, the software we are using in this training, that is Adobe Photoshop, is the industry standard for graphic designs everywhere, worldwide, globally. And so if you have knowledge of how to use the software and how to make designs with it, it is something that is going to help you professionally enhance your skill. And then the other people who are learning for hobby or for fun, people just want to learn the graphic design as a hobby or something they do for fun. So that is just it. That is reasons why somebody might want to learn graphic design. Mr. OS from Drobo. Okay, Mr. OS, you're welcome. Now, that is just the introduction part of the course. We've looked at graphic design. Now, most of the introductions have been done in the classroom already. Most of the introductions have been done in the classroom. There are videos which explain what graphic design is, features of good graphic design basics, and everything. That is the module 1. So please, if you are here and you've not yet gone through the module 1 yet, kindly do so. The videos are still in the classroom. Kindly go through the module 1, which talks more about these graphic design basics, where you know everything you need to know. Training. So the module 1 is graphic design basics. Already we've done the module 1 in the classroom. And so if you are not aware or if you are not there yet, please have time after this live session and go to the classroom. As I said, it will be better if you download the app. If you have the app on your phone, you even get notifications. So as and when you do your assignments and I mark them, if I put something inside, you get the notification so that you don't get lost. So please, the module 1 of the class, which is the graphic design basics, is in the Google Classroom. And so you have to go through and make sure you consume all the material. So as I said, this class is 2 weeks. So we have this week and then next week. So as I have made mention of earlier, this class will start Mondays to Thursdays. That is, the Mondays to Thursdays will take place in the Google Classroom, where I'll put the tutorial or tutorials for the day. You watch it. If there is any assignment, you would hand in your assignments. Now with the assignments, each and everybody would see your scores, and you are encouraged to try your best. In fact, nobody will see what work you did. Nobody is going to see that this is your design or that is your design. But then for the scores, I am going to publish the scores in the group for each and every one to see. You can also see the scores in the classroom, but I'll also publish the scores in the group just as I did. And so if you've not tackled the module 1, please do so and tackle the module 2. Now, I made us do the module 1 and 2 earlier because these things will take a lot of time if we are to do them daily basis. If we are to go through them one by one each and every day, the 2 weeks won't be enough for us. And so the module 1 and 2 has been given to you already in the classroom so that you can go through. From tomorrow, we are starting with serious practicals. Serious practicals. In fact, there will be no theories, just practicals. We'll design flyers and everything. So, as I said, 2 weeks, Monday to Thursday, Friday nights live. Now, the structure is through recorded tutorials. Initially, I decided that we'll be coming live each and every day, and then you would watch as I design. But then I realized that would help most of us, and that is also a lot of resources. That is resource intensive on both of our sides. And so I'll record the video, I'll put the video in the classroom, you watch it. If there is an assignment, you do and submit. Now note that each and every assignment has a deadline, and so if you submit it after the deadline, you can't, the option is not even there for you to submit after the deadline. And so if the assignment is given, take note of the date, the due date, and make sure that you do your assignment and then you turn in time, because the classroom won't allow you to submit it after. There are some cases where I'd have to increase the deadline, but then usually you have 12 hours to 24 hours per every assignment to be able to deliver. So as soon as I drop the video, the least time you'd get is 12 hours or 24 hours to be able to do it. If the due time is over, that means you automatically have 0. If the due time is over, that is a 0 for you automatically. Now let me note here, and let me state the fact that there would be certificates for each and every one of you. There will be certificates for each and every one of you. As this live session is going on, please, if you have any questions, kindly drop them in the comments box so that I attend to them. If you have any questions, if you don't understand anything, there will be certificate for each and every one of you. The certificates are going to be soft copies. But here is the catch. I'm not going to give the certificate to each and everybody. You would only get the certificate after completing all your assignments. In fact, after we are done with the tutorials, there will be a personal project work that will be put in the classroom for each and every one of us to partake. And so if you are done with all your assignments, if you have done all the project works, then I would send you your certificate personally. And so if you are not serious with it, you are not going to get your certificate. Also, participation is key. Participation is very key in this masterclass. In fact, you need to participate very fully, and I expect consistency and discipline from each and every one of us. Now, here's the catch. There would be eviction. Everybody say eviction. There will be eviction. Okay, happy from Wenchi. Happy, you're welcome. There will be eviction for the people who are not serious in this class. There will be eviction. And so, if you are not serious, we'll evict you. You go, and that would come without a refund of your money. And so if you absent yourself for 2 to 3 times without any notice to me, without any prior notice, I'm not, sometimes things can happen, emergencies can happen, and so these things are expected, and so we should leave room for that. And so if should in any case you absent, why am I saying accept? If you are absent, you and experience, you should stop doing me. If you absent yourself for more than 2 times, you would be evicted. And then eviction will not come with any notice. I'm not going to DM you and be like, hello, you have not been active and so I want to evict you. I won't even ask you. I'll just take you off the classroom platform. The next thing you know is that you cannot access the classroom again. And I will not refund any money. In fact, Mera Multimedia Academy is not going to refund any money to each and every one of you. So the best thing is to at least stay active and then participate. And so if you absent yourself for 2 to 3 times, automatic eviction. And so if there is any problem that you won't be able to submit an assignment or you won't be able to join the class, please send them to me earliest as possible. As early as possible. As early as possible. And so as soon as that emergency happens, or as soon as you get to know that there would be something that will prevent you from joining the class, at that moment, just text me and explain everything to me that, oh, say, or hello, Mera, for the reasons being A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I won't be able to join tonight's class, or I would not be able to submit the assignment on time. And if I agree, I'll give you the permission. That doesn't mean that every day come and tell me in my DM that due to so and so you cannot join, so I should give you more time. Please take note of whatever I'm saying. There will be eviction. So for 2 to 3 times, if you absent yourself from doing an assignment, or if you absent yourself from joining a class, you would be evicted. Okay, I'm happy to see Surat from Accra. Surat, you're welcome. Eve from Tichima. Eve, you're welcome. So yes, eviction, those of you who have joined my class before know how it is. UNS Prince and Joyce Black and Co. Or Nanado can tell you more about how eviction is. In fact, we'll just be playing in the group, and the next thing you realize, you are out. And so the eviction is serious. I mean, those of you who have joined my class before, you can tell them about it. You can, tell your colleagues about the eviction process. I won't notify you. I won't tell you anything. I won't give you any prior notice. I'll just straightforward evict you. Now, why am I doing this? I'm not doing this because I hate anybody or I have bad intentions about anybody. In fact, the goal of this class is to impact as many as possible with the skills of graphic design. But then what you would also need to give me is attention, consistency, participation, activeness. And so if you are not active, if you are not attentive, if you are not participating, I'm sorry. This is not a place for you. In fact, if you know that you'll be evicted, kindly evict yourself before eviction catches you. Kindly evict yourself, because as I said, it will be like rapture indeed. Sammy, it will be like rapture. You will not know. The next thing you realize, you are out of the group. And to tell a friend, please, this is not just a graphic design class. This is a class where we are going to take a lot of things serious. We are being serious here. We are here for business. And so if you cannot stay disciplined for just 2 weeks, I'm sorry, you'll be evicted. And when you're evicted, I am not to be blamed for it. You are to be blamed. Nobody will tell you. And what you notice is that the number will keep reducing till those of us who are able to make it to the final day. Now, also note that once you are evicted, you do not have any certificate. No matter where you are in the class, if you are evicted on, let's say, the last but one day, if you are not able to make it to the final day, there will be no certificate for you. And so let us all do our best to stay out of eviction and stay out of trouble and do our best to be able to get our certifications. Okay, so as I said, with the certifications, you should have completed all assignments and the final project work, and then you should have been eligible to get the certification. Once you meet these requirements, I'm going to send you your certificate, and you can be able to print it out and use it for whatever purposes you want to use it for. As I said, every day, Richmond from Sunyani, Richmond, you're welcome. So from Monday to Thursdays, we'll do the class on the Google Classroom application. Please, let me repeat this. I'm repeating this because it is a very, very important aspect. The class will be held on the Google Classroom, not in the WhatsApp group. The class would be held on Google Classroom, not in the WhatsApp group. Let me repeat it one more time. The class would be held on the Google Classroom, not in the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is just there for us to disseminate information and share information and catch crews. Everything else would be done on the Google Classroom, and then as I said, on Friday nights we would come on YouTube Live, and then we chat and discuss about ourselves. And so please, if you have any questions for me, kindly drop them in the comment section below. I'll tackle them as I move forward. Now, what do you need for this class? What do you need for this class? Number one, you need a laptop or a smartphone with a very good internet connection. You need a laptop or a smartphone with a very good internet connection. And so if you do not have internet connection, please get internet connection. In fact, buy a lot of data for this class, for the purpose of this class. I don't want to hear any excuse such as, oh, I wasn't having data, that was why I wasn't able to download the video, so please forgive me and extend the time. Those reasons will not be tolerated. As I said, pardon will only be given to emergency situations which have been given prior notice to me. And so if you come and tell me that I didn't have notice, and so that is why I wasn't able to submit the assignment, I won't tolerate that. In fact, if you come and tell me I wasn't having net, what have you been doing the whole day that you don't have network for like 12 hours, but you were able to come online to text me that you don't have network, you don't have data? And so please, let us take notes. All those reasons will not be tolerated. So as I said, you need a laptop or smartphone with internet connection. And so UNS Princess, I get fight plus the one who said I'm Eunice. I beg, move your number and talk in the DMs. So as I said, laptop or smartphone with a very good internet connection. Now with the laptop users, that is Windows and Mac, would use the Adobe Photoshop software. So as at the time of recording the videos, the current Adobe Photoshop version was Adobe Photoshop 2023, and so that was what I recorded the video for. But then everybody, you can download any of the versions from 2023, 2024. I hear with the 2025, people are having issues in downloading the Adobe Photoshop 2025. Please, if up to this point you've not still installed the Adobe Photoshop software, DM me right after this class so that we sort it out before tomorrow. Let me repeat, if till this point you've not still downloaded or installed the Adobe Photoshop 2023 or 2024, or if you have any other Adobe Photoshop version, it's literally the same. What I'm trying to say is that you should have the software installed on your laptop. And if you've not done so, if you've not been able to do so, kindly send me a message so that we sort it out before tomorrow. For those of us who are not able to install the Photoshop due to problems in our machines, we can use the Photopea website. In fact, let me put the Photopea on the screen so that we all see it. It's just like the Adobe Photoshop software, just that this one is like a web version. So let me just type photopea.com so that those of us who do not know, I know I'm sure after this class somebody would just enter my DM and ask me, please, what was the name of the website you are talking about? I won't mind you, I'll just like people sometimes a minute. Okay. I want to put photopea.com on the screen so that we would be able to see how it is. Let me position it well. Wow. Yes, so this is the name of the website on your screen. So if you do not have Adobe Photoshop installed, there is no excuse for you to say anything. Use the website. You can use it on your laptop, on your phone, on your iPhone, every place. Just need to use a web browser and open the website and just type photopea.com. photopea.com, photopea.com. And so there is no excuse for anybody. Photopea and Photoshop are literally the same thing to be able to. It has the same function, and so if you watch the video, you can be able to implement it in the Photopea. Also, you need a notebook to be able to document some things. In fact, let me show you my notebook. I have my notebook here. I write a lot. This is my notebook. Say a notebook near. This is says diary, and so you need a notebook yourself so that you'd be able to also document some of the things. There are certain things you watch the video, and if you think you'd forget, you need to write it down in your notebook. Aside the notebook, you need an open mindset. In fact, make up your mind psychologically. Make up your mind that this next 2 weeks is something you are taking serious. This next 2 weeks is something that you are actually going to be deliberate about it. This next 2 weeks is something you are going to make sure you benefit from it. You paid money. You paid, some of you paid 75 cedis, some of you paid 55 cedis. Whichever money you paid, know that you've invested in this. And so make sure you do not let this opportunity go waste. Make up your mind that, in fact, this session, you are going to make the most out of it. You are going to be the, in fact, also, let me also put this across. I'll award the best student for this class when we end. And the best student, make me, oh please, you are not part. You're already a graphic designer. I'm just kidding. After this class, I would award the best students. And the best students won't be based on who did the nicest design works or whatnot. It will be based on comportment, how regular you are, punctuality, and everything in consideration. And so the best students would be awarded. And so, as I was saying, have an open mindset for this class. Have an open mindset. Make up your mind that you are actually meaning business. You actually mean something. You actually want to do something with this opportunity. And then, as I said, eviction, yeah. If you are not serious, you can't escape eviction. Please, if you want to escape eviction, make sure that you are very active. Okay. So, I decided to use the last 10 minutes for question and answers. And so, from now till 9 p.m., if you have any questions, answers, suggestions, anything for me, kindly do so in the comment section. It's 8:50 according to my time. I don't know. On my laptop it's 8:50, but on my phone it's 8:52. And so the rest of the time would close at exactly 9 p.m. We started at exactly 8 o'clock p.m. And so 1 hour has been fruitful. I hope you enjoyed today's section. I really enjoyed it. I don't know about you. I hope you really also enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section. Other than that, if you have any questions, submissions, what should I say again? Questions, submissions, any other thing, just type them in the comment section. Isaac Ohinado says to be able to design my own flyers. Yes, that is also legitimate. If you enjoyed today's session, kindly let me let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions for me about this class, this is the right time. Ask in front of everybody so that we answer it for the benefit of everybody. Do not, come and ask me in the DM. I won't have the time. And let me put this across. Most of you, if you DM me, you would be like, hi or hello, and you leave it there. In fact, one thing that is very difficult for me to reply to those kind of messages. You just send me hi and hello, good evening, and expect me to respond. I don't know why in Ghana, I mean, people think that on WhatsApp or on social media, the conversation must end at thank God before the real business starts. Please do not do that in my DM. If you come to my DM, just go straight forward to the point. Don't send me hi or hello and expect me to respond before you type whatever you want to type for me. Sometimes the messages are plenty, the things are plenty, and so I will not have that time to be responding to those messages. I mean, if you know me personally, you know how busy I am, and so please go straight forward to the point. I mean, we are almost closing. We are almost closing. Today was just an orientation, socialization, and introduction. And we've talked about a lot of things. I've introduced myself. If you just joined or if you missed that part, my name is Api Amara, CEO of Mera Multimedia and Mera Multimedia Academy. Mera Multimedia Academy is the host for this class. This a lot of your colleagues has also introduced themselves in the chat, which you can as well go through and then see who you are in this battle with. As I also said, you should also socialize with the participants of this class, and so I heavily encourage socialization. If you want to go far in life, you need to network with like-minded individuals. These are people that will help you in your journey, and so you need to socialize with each and everybody. Network. Your network is your net worth. Who you know is the connection you have. And so please, if anybody DMs you for the sake of socialization or networking, kindly accept and save contact. At least if you do not benefit anything from that, you would get a lot of other status or new status viewers. And I also said that please, if anybody DMs you other than the reasons that I have stated, other than the reason of socialization and networking, kindly report the person to me in my DM so that we take action. If anybody DMs you with any other business apart from socialization, report the person so that we take the necessary action. As I also said, the purpose of this course is to be able to help train you from a beginner to a professional graphic designer. And so everything you'd need to know, any resources and whatever I'd be able to do in my capability, I'd do that to help you achieve your goals. We mentioned some reasons why some of us want to become graphic designers and whatnot, and we've gone through a whole lot of things. Today, as I said, it's just introduction and orientation. Now the class is 2 weeks, Monday to Thursday on Google Classroom, Friday nights live here on YouTube. So if you've not subscribed, please go and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, click on the subscribe button so that, on this channel we host a lot of interesting ideas, a lot of content about technology. And so if this is something that is interested, or if this is something you're interested in, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So 2 weeks, Monday to Thursday on Google Meet, Friday nights live on YouTube. Saturdays, Sundays are excluded from the class, and so there will be no Saturday and no Sundays. Also, all the videos will be sent to you on Google Meet. I said Google Meet, Google Classroom, as we have done in the Module 1 and Module 2. So officially, tomorrow we are starting Module 3. Officially, we are starting Module 3 tomorrow. And so if you are behind, please, you have more time to go back and then go through the Module 1 and 2. Module 1, we've talked about the graphic design basics and graphic design principles. Module 2, we've talked about introduction to Adobe Photoshop interface. And what we are doing from tomorrow is Module 3, practicals. And so if you've not gone through, please go through. What do you need for this class? You need a laptop or a smartphone with a very good internet connection, and you need the Adobe Photoshop software. If you don't have the Adobe Photoshop software, or if you want to use your phone, you can use the Photopea website, as you can see on your screen, photopea.com. It just has the same interface as the Adobe Photoshop, and you'll be able to use it to do whatever you want to do. You also need an open mindset, be determined to make the most out of this class, and active participation. Make sure you participate actively in this class. Please, eviction is real. Let me repeat it. Let me zoom in so that you see my face. Eviction is real. Eviction is real. So please do not be evicted. I will not be happy evicting anybody, but then you should also try your possible best to stay out of eviction. Ladies and gentlemen, Ebenezer, this is how far the Lord has brought us. We have been able to look at a lot of things today, and I hope you really enjoyed this class as much as I did. This is where we'll be meeting every Friday night to discuss the week in focus and also socialize, have fun, and catch cruise. So every Friday night we'll meet. So next week Friday we'll be here on YouTube. But from tomorrow we would be on Google Meet, as I'll drop the tutorial and you would watch them. If there's an assignment, you do it and then you submit it before the due time. Thank you very much for being my audience. Thank you very much for joining this class. Thank you very much for staying with me through this hour. We started from 8 o'clock. It is now 9 p.m. and you are still here. May God bless you. Please, if there is any other issue apart from what we have discussed in this class, kindly send me a message on WhatsApp as soon as this class ends. And as I said, if you have any challenge installing the Adobe Photoshop software, DM me right now so that we solve it from there once and for all, because from tomorrow there will be no room for those things. I hope you enjoy this class as much as I do. I'll catch you guys here same time next week Friday. Bye bye.